Attention, please. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
I like to play. Don't mind me, guys. I'm a little preoccupied with what's going on around the house. There's a major robbery about an hour away, and they ditched their car just behind me. Well, about in between me and the township office. And I know none of you guys know where that is, but about 10 minutes. And one was seen just over here, and I just saw the police drone up in the air. So if I go black, it's because Gertrude came for a visit. I guarantee. What? Allow Connect Wise Control to find devices on local networks. This will allow the app to discover connect to connected data and devices. No. Let's not say we did. So, welcome all. I was in most of Ginger's and I let her live run. Yeah. Well, you know, it's they actually bailed in the wrong spot. That's all I'll say. They were trying to get back to Ottawa to blend in. It didn't work. So, yeah. I've been obviously being deputy mayor. This is quite big for our township. So this thing has been lighting up all day. So, just so everybody's up to speed, if I do go disappear, send bail money. I'm allowed, but I gotta prove without a doubt that it's not like Jesse and Texas, where if somebody looks at you square, you're allowed to poof. No, we got to be able to justify why. And so Gertrude's a 303 banger, and blow a 6-inch hole in the side of a deer. So I honestly, in my gut, think these one, a good friend of mine that I used to work with before I was put off with my neck and had my surgery. We're still good friends today, actually. I was just talking to him the other day. His wife was taking their child to the bus stop, and a hooded black gentleman jumped out of the bush. Yeah, no. Out of that just don't happen where that happened. So the police are on to him. He's about 15, 20 minutes away. And they're onto the trail. Used to be the CN trail. We as a township bought it about 20, 25 years ago. And they're onto that now. So, like I said to a few of the people we've been chatting to, I said, these guys have hunkered down. They're in a culvert somewhere because it's raining, it's dark, dreary. Um, there's also been a plane up. So what they're doing is they're running their heat-seeking planes. But yet they've not put a shelter in place. And nobody knows if these guys are armed or not. Just weird. The whole thing is weird. Why they, excuse me. If they would have went another 10 minutes, they would have been onto a 4-lane highway. The likelihood of tracking them down there would have been they pulled over and abandoned their vehicle about, like I said, about 10 minutes up the highway. So anyways, it is what it is. I got my boy, he's home. And my darling wife and them, they're all here. So I know where all my duckies are. And they be all in a row. So, g'day, Joey. Joey was in. Troy Sutton was right on his heels, though. And we got Wendy. Joey, you're always first. Well, he beat you by 16 minutes, Miss Wendy. As soon as he hears that I'm going live, he jumps over. Just saying. He does the rounds. And for some reason, it would not allow me to create a profile until 8 or 9 o'clock this morning. I tried last night before I went to bed. I tried overnight. And it just kept freezing. So I'm like, oh, wonderful. But, it's not a big deal. So, hello, Miss Wendy. And there's the lovely Miss Anne. G'day, Scott. Worth and I are with the Grands on the road again. Hoo hoo hoo! Wait, that's okay, Miss Anne. You're with the Littles, and you're with Worth. Can you say a better day? Only if it's sunny. But you go and enjoy the Grands and the Littles, the Littles and Worth, and seems like a good day to me. And we got Joey and Ginger. Joey was washing windows this morning. Do you hire him out, Ginger? I'm just thinking that could be a good sideline. And we got my Uncle Jesse. Uh-huh. Yep. Your picture is out of date. You just I'm unlike you. I'm not savvy and can make all those things. So I like it and I'm going to use it. Krabby the Beagle, all the way from India. G'day, Krabby. Don't poop on the floor. Are you with them, Scott? How would you know they're trying to do? Because I know the area like the back of my hand. They had to run an eighth of a mile, and they came right instead of going left. And that brings them to within 1,000 feet of my house on the trail. So it is what it is. I'm not worried about it. I know where there is a police officer sitting. I'm not worried about it. Yep. He's still there. There's Nanny Tam, listening and driving. Okay, but there's only one thing wrong with that, Nanny Tam. You shouldn't be texting. Just listen and drive. Eliminate that text. Backlash Fisherman. Good day, good day. Never backlash. Yes, yes, yes. Hopefully, I see you guys only got minor brushed with the last hurricane. So, hypothetical. G'day, Mr. Jim. Nice to see you, my friend. It actually came up in a chat. Few of my buddies were chatting last night. With your government shut down and a large hurricane hits, FEMA being federal, does that mean there's no help? Like, from what I'm understanding, there's like active military members who can't get prescriptions filled, and VA members can't get prescriptions filled. So, I'm just don't know if anybody knows. Inquiring minds. I didn't even think about it. But one of my buddies said, in this scenario, what would happen? I'm like, I have no idea, but I probably got at least one or two people in my chat tomorrow that'll know. Okay, Joey. FEMA's not affected. Okay. Like I say, it just, it it was a reasonable question. So at least now, inquiring minds, I will let the lads know. So there we go. Good old Joey. Joey always knows the answer. Ginger, you gotta just keep your ear on that boy. He knows what's going on. He will guide you Whew, good luck. Hang on tight. Okay, so it's deemed an essential service. Okay. So would medications, I think, you know, especially whenever you have, you know, you have VA members who have, specific any psychotic drugs. Um, you know, I don't know. I just it was just a total like inquiring question, and I'm like, well, I would say that something like that would be also an essential, like these. Oh, wondered what the hell's this big racket outside? So it's raining and they're washing our road. Seems like a good. Um, Democrats don't want the government open. See, I thought it was the other way around. But again, we don't get near we don't get the proper news from your end, and you don't get the proper news from our end. So, Social Security is impacted, but no, yeah, they were saying Social Security. Is it SNAP or something is affected? Now that breaks my heart. People who can't afford groceries will not, as of November 1st, have their money to purchase food. And that hits me hard. That's, I know what it's like being hungry. Not anymore. But one point, been there, done it. We didn't have a system like that. We It was welfare or nothing up here. Now there's many more services today up here than what there was, but I'd still like to see like a system like Snap. And I really like the way Rebecca was saying that if she uses it at a local farmers market, it doubles. So, that's kind of cool. Hey Tiffany, how you doing? My friend from way down there. I don't know what kind of weather you're getting now, Tiffany, but ooh, way it's cold. It's under 50 here, or under plus 10. I think we're about plus 6. It's like freezing. They can get meds. Just takes. I was told no backlash, and that's right from somebody who will not be getting their meds. And I will not, obviously, it's nobody's business who, what, why, how, or when, but it's gonna it's gonna affect a lot of people, and it's kind of sad. VA patients can continue to access their Jesse, not from the letter that was sent out last week to this person. He's fortunate enough that I I have no I don't premise to even know how your system works down there. But apparently his he could get it through his wife or I he's fortunate that he can go through his wife because she works I want to say Target, Walmart, somewhere like that. And yeah, his letter was until further notice, as of November 1st, no payments will be made to um, the like I say, I just asked a simple question. I don't want to get, again, in no way was this meant to be political or, I don't give a rat's patush what party or who. There's people who are going to go hungry in 2 weeks because they can't get help. And that sucks. So I know I've been saving and I will help who I can when I can. Um, it's just our dollar is the lowest it's been since I forget. It's like 30, 31 cents. It's stupid, the exchange rate right now. Well, I booked my scooter yesterday for our cruise. And with the exchange rate, the only extra that I paid was whatever Florida's state tax is. 8% or whatever, 7%. Anyways, that's all I paid extra. And it came up to $531. And US it was 365, I think. So there's quite a yeah. I Jesse, I'm just saying what he told me, and he showed me the letter online. I'm only going off of the letter that he received, and but there's something that he can go off his wife. I like I say, I have no idea how your benefits work down there. You know, up here, if you have insurance, a lot of times it's 80% coverage covered. Um, I have three insurances. I have two. Debbie has one. So our medications are free. Mm, he said, I said, so summarize that for me. And he's like, all my PTSD. He's also got bad limbs. Um, he was in the infantry, so those poor fellers would have been jumping out of planes and whatever else. Um, and it could could be, I don't know, I'm reaching out on a limb here, but maybe it's different state. This guy's up here, like upstate New York, where, I don't know if yours is different being in Texas and somebody's different being in Florida. I don't know. Like I say, our systems are day and night different. So it is what it is. You know what I mean? Um, I know Brutal Bob for one of his cancer drugs that they used to have him on. Um, one of the cancer drugs they used to have Brutal Bob on, it was 18 or $19,000 US. He'd cross over, get it in Canada for 12,000 Canadian. He saved a ton of money. Yeah, there you go, Jesse. Could be a state thing. Yeah, that makes sense. Because, I kind of, well, as best I could read it, and whenever I said summarize it for me, he said, I'm screwed. I don't get my. He's like, I could be going through hell, number one, with withdrawals, and number two, um, you just can't cold turkey PTSD drugs. That's just a recipe for disaster. So there's somewhere that his wife, she's in the office of one of the big warehouses that services like upstate New York, over to Ohio, um, Maine, does the whole upper U.S. She does something in the office there. And yeah, but definitely it does make sense, Jesse, that it could be a state thing. But like you say, you know, I read it and he summarized it for me and told me so. And no, I'm not calling you a liar. I'm just saying I know what I read and what he said. So either way, they got to get shit straightened out. Pardon my French. Because there's going to be a lot of people who, you know, are going to be hungry and they're not going to have their proper meds. We all know what happens with, that they closed down all the psychiatric places. Um, I don't know if they have in the US, but they have here in Canada. And if they don't get their meds, oh, Lord Jesus, pray. And it's not their fault. With meds, they can be a useful part of society. Without meds, they don't know what they're doing. And Jesse's pants are on fire. Oh, Mr. Jim, you're always stirring the pot. I love it. Uh, what's the weather down there today, Mr. Jim? Tell me. I know Jesse said his is sitting around 70. We're sitting, well, Well, last time I checked, it was 47, I think. Yeah, it was 47 whenever Ginger was talking about it on her live. Oh, we're up two more. We're sitting at 49, but it feels like 40. It's very, very damp. Oh, that would be heaven for you guys. No humidity down there, Mr. Jim? Wow. That's awesome. Yeah, so you'll probably hit we're we've had such an unusual winter or summer, sorry, that the winter don't know what we're we're in store for because man, it it seems like that cold front, Mr. Jim, has went straight across the US and up into Canada because we were 60s, 70s until this morning. I like I was in shorts and a t-shirt yesterday. Yeah, I was in a short t-shirt. Um, this morning I'm in heavy jogging pants and well, I'm not I'm not planning on going anywhere, but if I need to, uh, I can go out in this, but I got my really good hoodie that I bought for the trip about the um, it was the Cobra chickens. Beware of the Cobra chickens. Um, I can't find it. I hope I didn't leave it on the ship. If I did, somebody got themselves a good hoodie. And what else? There's that. There is. Oh, it's funny. Was it last week or 2 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago, I was talking to Sir Grace, and he turned around and he had his T-shirt on that I had bought him for the trip as well. So yeah, my sister, she's very busy. She's 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 so busy that she said, "I'll see you next week." I went, "Oh my goodness gracious." I told her she doesn't love me anymore. But it's funny, I've got um I don't know if I've sent you any, Jesse, but Sir Grace, I send him one every day. It's the most outrageous dad jokes. I crack him up every day. So I'll uh, I'll make sure to send you one. I haven't sent today's yet because I know they were busy this morning. But could see frost. Seriously, Mr. Jim? We've only seen What do you call a duck on? Probably a Highland cow. Uh-oh. Hi, Hank. No, you can't eat him. Him's your friend. Oh, why don't you go get everybody Larry Lobster? You could show them. Go get Larry. Well, you know where Larry is, silly. Where's Larry? Go find Larry. So one of Brooke dog sat for friends, and they they brought Hank back a lobster. They were in PEI, and they they brought Hank back a lobster, and he sleeps with it. He curls up with this godforsaken lobster, and yeah, it's his best friend. But yeah, I don't know if you've seen this guy or not. He is hilarious. Um, I should have. If I'm not mistaken, you can share his. You can share his or restream his shorts, and I was gonna put one here that I could just layer it, and I'm starting to figure this EV Mux. It's number one, it's cheap or cheaper, way cheaper than StreamYard. Number two, you can do more things with it. Um, like I'm trying to think here. Is it? Uh, anyways, I've just it's not you know I won't sugarcoat it. It's not Bautissimo, and Jesse and I loved Bautissimo. It was probably the best program that I've ever used online here. But this is a close second. It does take some learning to get used to it. And everybody was complaining about it. And so, well, you know, if they cut me off because I'm telling the truth, so be it. But YouTube has been modifying, it's been adding more AI features. What's up, Trigger? What's going on? Nobody around. Um, yeah, there's a little more of a learning curve to this. But, like I've tried to tell people, unfortunately, it was YouTube that's been having the issues of people going in and out. Um, like Saturday, I finally gave up at, I'm trying to think, probably about the 2 hour mark of Jesse's live. I finally gave up because it would just kick me out. And I even know Jesse wouldn't be doing that. And I wasn't using, usually I'll bounce back and forth between my two channels and he gets the double like on both. But I was only using Rambling with the Broom. And no less than probably 8 or 9 times I got booted. Hey, 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 coffee doodle. What you doing? You're giving away your secret channels. You silly goober. Um, so yeah. Hopefully they get this whole AI figured out with YouTube. Either either you get it to work or take it off. And I think it's screwing up the other programs. Um, I was watching somebody with Restream. They they were like floating in and out yesterday. About 3/4 of the way through the Ann Lynn show, we started getting a and Aunt Lynn could hear it. I don't I know Wendy could hear it. I could hear it. It was like a something. I appreciate you. Hopefully you've had an amazing morning. And yeah, we're it's one thing after another. It's got to be. Yesterday I thought it was going to be a good quiet day until I put my teeth through my lip. Got to do something once a day. So, everybody complains. And I'm like, listen here. If I didn't have bad luck, I'd have no luck at all. So I'm okay with that. Yeah, yeah, exactly, Wendy. It was like, yeah, it was like one of those timers, the old fashioned timers that Grandma had for her whenever she used to bake bread, and it was just like, and then about 4 minutes later, but there was. I tried to time it to see if it was like at 5 minute mark. It wasn't. It was all over the place. Sometimes it was one, sometimes it was three, sometimes it was six. It was up and down. And then right now we have Well, there's three individuals running. Well, I don't know if they've. Let me check my. Got emails. Oh. No. No. So, as of yet, he has not been found. The guy that they saw this morning, the other two guys that are running the trail, like literally right here, I honestly think they're in a culvert because the police have the drones up. I said to my baby, I said, we should put the drone up. He's like, yeah, right. They'll shoot it down. I went, good point. So, yeah, never a dull day here in Canada. Never a dull day. I watch a channel that speaks things they don't like. Really? Huh. Well, it just, you never know what I'm trying to think. Like, I have 25 meg cellular home internet. So, literally right behind my head on the outside of the wall, facing the towers less than a kilometer away, or would be half a mile for my folks south. I don't understand. Oh, um, I just, it doesn't make sense. I've got 5 bars from there, and it comes into the receiver, goes all the way over to my Wi-Fi, and then puts it out to the house. I have 5 bars. I have 2 bars on my cell. Huh? 5 bars, and it's got to go all around the house. And I don't have a pusher or one of those things that make things go better. I don't have one. Oh, I have it. It's just not plugged in. um, it's really weird. It's really weird. Jesse, if I had the money, I would in a heartbeat. I just got another. Actually, it was just yesterday. So if I go Starlink, but they're really pushing the Starlink Mini up here. Um, so high speed internet from space, powered by the world's most advanced satellite. Over 8,500 satellites. Starlink offers high speed. Blah 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 blah. So 400 megs per second plus, with 4K streaming. No lagging, no throttling. And I forget how much they wanted for it. and it was like I'm just looking here. It was $200 or $300 off the $399, but it's the monthly. It's the monthly rate that I can't. I can't afford that. Now, I shouldn't say that because I don't really know. But the last time I looked, it was like $150 a month. Not whenever we're going to get uh, five blowing under the street before winter. They're supposed to be bringing five under the road and um, monthly money. Okay, Joey, so here's a question. So, can you use that for home and on your vehicle? Like I know Jesse got one for the truck, and I sent you a message yesterday, Jesse, with one of the cheaper um, kits to hold it all together and hold it up onto your top of your truck. But is it? I guess is it movable? So $50 for 50 gigs. Now, my question is, I have five adults. Is that going to be enough? Like we get away with 25 megs. I could stream and four of them can be watching something. Usually two of them have TVs going plus their phones. I have it mounted inside already. Oh, so it's inside your truck. I thought it had to be outside. Yeah, see, I've got to read up on it because somewhere um personal. Yeah. So the residential one is 110 a month, and what they call Roam in Canada, which is the mini, um, connect while traveling anywhere in over 100 markets, starting at $70 a month. That'd be crazy. So I don't know. Here, let's. Uh, oh, how do you control and paste again, Jesse? Ah, So invite guests, copy, and then is it Shift P? How do I paste it? Nope. Honestly, I'm going to have to look and see how much we're paying for Bell Wi Fi. Oh, Command C. Oh, so you go to invite, Command C, and Command V. Ha ha ha. So there's the link if you guys want to come up. I just I'd have to pull up my Bell and see what we're paying for it. Because I know the big thing for us is it's got to be unlimited. Because I have Debbie and two of the kids run TVs. You have at least 5 phones plus computers, all the rest of it. Now, the standard kit for Starlink has went from $4.99 to $119, and the mini has went from $5.99 to $3.99. So, you know, the mini wouldn't be too bad if you can, like, I guess, Jesse, can you put it on hold, or do you have to pay for it monthly if you use it or not? Because you see, we're just starting. $3.99 would be an excellent price for your home unit. The mini's $3.99. Home is $119. No, it won't. It won't pick up the because it's right small print right there. Joey said you can put the mini on hold. Oh, okay. Yeah, so just the normal one here, Joey's 119. So no contract. Hmm. It'd be all right if I was still like hunting and stuff like that, but I'm told that now this is going back to whenever he was just putting satellites up here. Um, I don't know if they're even out east yet. Um, yeah, Tiffany, if you're still here, do you? Oh, I don't know, Jesse. I'm on the Starlink website, personal. There, I got it a little bit bigger. There you go. 119 standard kit. I'm not lying, man. It's right there, even in black and white. Um, and then it's 120 a month for service, but it doesn't say anything about being unlimited. And then the mini is $70. Um, and it says the max download speeds at over 100 Mbps. Fiber runs off a tower, doesn't it? No, fiber's actually on the ground. The one I have is a box, I don't know, maybe about 9 inches wide and about 18 inches long. It's up on the side of the house, and it's proven in like a large snowstorm, we still get service. That's where, now it's been a couple years, but whenever Starlink first came around here, every time it snowed, any accumulation, it was next to impossible to get service. So it's kind of one of those things. You do and you don't. You know, there's good things with this, and there's bad things, and you just never know what's the best thing to you guys that don't get a whole lot of snow, and Jesse that gets no snow. Absolutely, it's a no brainer. But we get anywhere from 3 to 6 feet of snow, depending on the winter. Actually, I'll even gear that down to 2 to 6 feet. Um, we have fiber, and it's a little bit better than cable, but no, yeah, you see, but yours is also loaded too because you live in the suburbs, correct? So you have a lot of people running off that fiber. Where out here, I have 3 subdivisions that would be running off this one particular line. So, yeah. But yeah, no, like 100%. It's a no brainer if you were to I should have. Did you hear about all the crap heading Brayside and around here?
No. We were more focused on the accident last night.
Oh, which one?
132.
Never heard of it.
39-year-old.
A what?
A 39-year-old woman from Armfire died. 3 horses were loose on the highway, and she hit them, and it was really bad. Gerard got called to it.
Yeah. No, you would not. Well, I can pretty much tell you what happened.
The car caught fire, and she was trapped inside.
Well, and she may have been missing part of her extremities too.
Well, it'd just be like hitting 3 brick walls.
Well, it would rip the top right off the car.
Yeah.
So
no, we were more focused on that.
Oh well. We have 3 robbers that are running around. Yep. One was over on Carmichael, up near Tom's place.
I don't know where Tom lives.
Okay, well take Campbell Drive all the way to Usborne.
Oh.
Carmichael's the last street on your right-hand side. And then there's 2, they can't find them, but they took off down the trail.
Nice.
So I have a feeling they're sitting in a culvert till nighttime. You're home tonight?
Kind of. Not for supper. Mel's taking me out for supper.
Okay. Just let me know whenever you're home.
Okay.
Fiber doesn't run off satellites. No. Oh, you know what, Joey? Pretty much everything probably runs off satellites, but no. Not to the end user. We will put it that way. But anyways, I should go. I've got to go. Starlink is satellite. Yes. So no overcrowding. No. The only thing with Starlink with me, Joey, is the snow. And if it's no good for 6 months, I'm going to need something anyways. And yeah, you don't need a plan per se with them, but they're, all the rest of the individuals, you need you have to have a contract for any of the big ones, because it'd be a lot different if I could run this during the summer and then run Starlink in the winter. And he started filling Canada with. Oh, sorry, buddy. Why won't it let? There we go. He started filling Canada with the tower or the satellite, but he stopped recently. I think he's got to pay for some of the towers, and then he put more up. What's going on?
Hey, what's up, man? You wanted to know about that Starlink?
Yeah, I just like yeah, like Joey said, you can put it on hold. It's just any of the any of the big ones here, you need a contract. So, you know,
No, no, no. What he's saying is like with the Starlink Mini,
yeah,
you can buy the plan that's $50 a month, and then
yeah,
you
we're
can
70.
well here's 50, and you can pause it if you're not going to use it. Like I say, I use the month of October, but I don't
Okay.
need it November, December. I can pause it, and it won't charge me for November, December because I'm not using it because I only use
Okay.
it for okay. Or you can pay the $165 a month and use it unlimited, whether it's traveling or in your house or at your office or in
Okay.
the in the field, whatever. It's
Yeah.
$165 for the unlimited, and that's what you would need for your family.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I mean, if you think
And
about it,
that's
I don't know
almost triple what I'm paying now.
for your well, what's it going to cost? Do you know what's going to cost for your fiber?
50 $55
$55, and that's
for
unlimited.
unlimited for 1 gig.
Well, so if it's 1 gig, it's not unlimited.
Well, it's that's the fastest that they put through to us is one
Oh, you
gig.
mean 1 gig of
Like
yeah,
it's not
the
throttled at
speed?
1 gig. It's that's the speed is
Okay,
1 gig. But it is you know you've got it's 1 gig service, but it's unlimited.
yeah. So with the mini, you can roam and use the up to 50 gigabyte. After that, you pay per gigabyte over that, unless you purchase the 165
Okay.
monthly, which is unlimited
Yeah.
usage of gigabyte data.
It's
So
actually really the first uh Air Canada. No. Oh my God, who did we fly to Seattle with? American. They have unlimited Wi-Fi on their planes. They've got one of these Starlink minis or Starlink units on their planes, and it's unlimited. You don't even have to have no credit cards, no nothing. You got to watch a commercial every now and again about
yeah,
American or one of their suppliers, but other than that, you get free Wi-Fi in the air.
yeah. Well, I mean that's just something they're offering their guests on the plane, and they're using a Starlink Mini because when we tested it, we took I put it, I thought maybe you had to have it on the outside, and a lot of people do drive with them on the outside, but
Yep.
I don't need to. So I looked at a Starlink Mini blog or
Okay.
like a chat room
Yep.
on Starlink Mini, and one guy was saying that he used his inside where he put it underneath, but you have to have fiberglass tops, not the metal, but the fiberglass tops. So I said, well, let me try it. So I did it. I ran it. And we went all the way to Louisiana and back and didn't lose signal at all.
Yeah,
And we,
I
we were
saw
on
you.
we were on StreamYard the whole time.
Now, what was the? Did you ever figure out what the audio problem was?
Yeah, I figured that out, and because when you go live, like I was going live off my phone,
Mm-hmm.
you have to put your phone on do not disturb, not your stop the notifications, but do not disturb. Because what happens is whenever somebody calls, it was trying to go to my headphones
Yeah.
Bluetooth or my car Bluetooth. So it was trying to go to my Bluetooth because obviously I was live,
Yeah.
and so it would cut the sound out, and then I was trying, what the heck? I'm not. They can't hear me, and it was because it was connecting to the Bluetooth and canceling out my
Uh,
audio on
okay.
StreamYard.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, so that's the only thing that was. So now they shouldn't have a problem. We'll put that on do not disturb whenever we go live.
Hmm.
But it worked great, man. It was like, and I had it inside. I had it wedged up over the speakers inside the
Well, I
Jeep.
was going to say the top of yours is not
Fiberglass.
well, anyways, is it? It's carbon fiber or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just yesterday I received my it's called a Molly, Molle, a Molly bracket that
Okay.
goes in between Lisa and I. It goes right in the middle, and it sits about, where's my camera? It sits about that far from the roof,
Okay.
and I installed that yesterday, and the Starlink fits right on top of it. So it works perfect. And then I got my wire ran where all I got to do is plug it in, boom, and it's gone, and it's ready. And
Wow.
it's already set it up. There's no even hooking up. As soon as you plug it in and you turn your phone on, it automatically finds I call it the Gorilla. It finds the Gorilla
Okay.
satellite.
Yeah, yeah. So
But
you're able to put like a password on there, the same as anywhere else.
yeah, you have to have a password to get on it. If I was to go to, let's say that we go to the meetup
Yep.
and I have my Starlink, and let's say somebody there wants to use my Starlink, they'd have to have the password.
Yes. Okay. There was something else I was gonna. I wonder if you do you need your truck on for that to pull,
You
or
have to have
you
power. You
put
have to have
like
power.
I was just thinking like if you were in a hotel that had like really crappy cell or Wi-Fi service, could and you were close enough to your truck, could you use that? But
Oh, I can
you
just pull it
put
out. I can just pull it.
wire.
No, I just unplug it. I pull it out and I take it inside, and I can
Oh,
run it from put it on my window and run it from
okay.
inside.
Hmm.
Yep. It just has to have a clear. And then there's a thing where you use your phone and you just got to find the satellites, or you don't have to find it, but it finds the satellites by your phone, and then once it locks in, it locks in. I mean,
Okay.
I don't know that much about it because I've only had it for less than a month,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it seems to
So,
work really great. And I don't know about the home versions. I'm assuming they're just as good, if not better.
well, I've seen a lot of people bought them here during COVID. Um, and there it was very expensive back in COVID, but
Mhm.
their employers were paying for them to get Starlink.
Right.
So now their employers are still paying the bill and they have Starlink service. But he has since put more satellites up around Canada, but then he stopped, I'm going to say about a year ago. So, like maybe an hour from here, they don't they don't have Starlink service.
Really? I
Yeah.
thought he was. I read where he was. Uh, Canada, U.S.
Well,
He's everywhere.
he did right along the border for both sides, and then he saw that obviously he went with the numbers, and
Right.
you know 36 million up here, 360 million down there. So
Yeah,
he
but
went with the numbers and he flooded the US with most of his, and I guess he's got to have special permits or whatever to put junk up into the space too, right?
I'm assuming. But you said yours was 70, right? Is that 70 Canadian or 70 U.S.?
It doesn't say.
Well, because when I logged into, I got on the U.S. side, mine's 50, but when I logged into the Canadian side, it says 70. So I'm thinking that's 70 Canadian.
70 Canadian then. Yep.
So what does that equate to in American? Let's see.
Uh, let's see here.
50, 70,
Hang on, let me put my conversion on.
70 Canadian is 50 U.S.
Yeah, so there you go. Really?
So we're paying the same. We're
Yeah.
paying the same.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when mine says 165, yours says 189 for the Roam Unlimited, which I'm still talking mini. I'm not talking the home unit, mini. Rome Unlimited is 189 in Canada, which is 165 US, which is
Yeah.
what I would pay
Okay.
if I wanted to do that. But see, the whole idea behind the Starlink Mini for us was that we were going to use it when we were on the road, going to wherever
Hmm.
in the RV when we go to the meetups or whenever we go anywhere. We have we have access to the internet,
Yeah.
especially when you're doing a live. And I mean, it's just sometimes some of the parks they give you free access to the Wi-Fi at the parks, but
Yeah.
very. I mean, unless you're sitting right next to the tower, it's a very poor signal. You know,
Yes. Oh,
I mean, and it's
absolutely.
half the times it's not secure.
Well, there's that too.
Yeah,
Why is this? What the heck just happened?
I don't know. What are you seeing?
Uh, my email is up.
Oh.
Um, that's weird.
So Joey says the Mini can run on 110 or 12 volt. So what I did was, so
Oh wow.
it comes with a 110. I mean, it's like 50, 60 feet of wire for 110. And that's what I did the first time I plugged in 110. But then I bought a cable that has the option of going USB C or cigarette lighter or 12 volt, you know. So I
Okay.
got that to where I could plug it in real quick with the cigarette lighter, um, which nobody ever uses cigarette lighters ever that I know of anymore, except for
I
power.
I don't. I didn't even know the cars come with them anymore.
Yeah, I mean they have the cigarette lighter, they don't have the little push thing in there anymore.
Well,
The
no,
older,
but mine. I have a UBC plug. I've got a C. No, I've got two UBS or two UBC and one C in the front of my truck, and mine's a 17. So, but yeah, I don't have per se anywhere to put
yeah,
like a
but you have the 12 volt, the little round hole, right? The 12 volt.
nope,
You don't have a 12 volt to plug in.
nope. Well, now maybe under my dash, but the ones that I look like I've got two on the dash and then I have one in my console. And I don't know, I'll go out. Well, I'm going out there after.
Yeah, but
I'll
you don't need it. What I'm saying is, if you wanted to run a mini on your truck, you could use the USB C,
mm,
or you can use the
UB,
110. Do you have a
UBS.
110 plug in your truck?
Yeah,
Yeah, you can use either one. I used the 110 the first time we tested. Then I tested yesterday with the US with the 12 volt, and it worked good. So
I'd be really, your next trip up uh, to Oregon, that'll be the telltale because you know where you used to lose service.
right, you
So
always
that,
lose service in the mountains. In the mountains, you lose service because you're going down and then around the mountain and stuff. And we would lose cell service.
yeah,
But that doesn't mean you might have still have problem with satellite because it still has to be able to reach the satellite. And one thing is to be set still, and the other thing is in motion. So,
absolutely. Well, I know
but it's
mom,
good.
mom and dad had it. It wasn't Starlink at the time. It was like a half dome that they put on their houseboat, and yeah, like dad could lock it on, and it would just stay with the satellite. And I forget who did that one. Um,
Yeah, and some of the guys in the blog were telling me that they do like when they're on their RV, they have it mounted on the top of the RV, and they're
mhm,
driving, and the wife is sitting there steady going to Amazon and doing whatever she wants to do, no problem. It's running through the roads now. But like I
yeah,
said, I don't know how well it would work in the mountains. I'm assuming it would. The other thing is, if you're in the mountains, you're closer to the satellite than than on the
well,
ground.
so the cell service would bounce from rock to rock. it wouldn't go down. Where the satellite should go down. So
Should penetrate.
exactly, like if you looked at the whole thing, it does make sense that it
Yeah.
should work in the hollows.
No, a notification from Starlink or from somewhere. I can't remember now. But they said they have a package plan now where you can get, if you buy the residential and you have the mini, you get a better plan. Instead of paying 189 and 70, you would pay, let's say, right at 200 for having both. You know what I'm saying? So they have a combo deal as well.
Look at how many times that you've had to, like, you've had 5 issues, you know,
Yeah,
a half dozen times over the last 6 months, but
right,
still, if that can eliminate, because you don't have the snow to clog up the front of it. So
correct.
your thing would be the heavy rain. That
Well,
would
yeah,
be your crotch would be, you guys get a lot heavier rain than we do, but we get snow.
yeah. So Joey could probably speak to this better than Ginger, but my concern wouldn't even be the rain; it would be heavy overcast. Thick
Mm,
cloud overcast. That's what I would wonder if they're having any issues during a. I mean, let's say you went 3 days with nothing but overcast. Does
yeah.
it still? I didn't see anything in there that said to the contrary. So I don't think that that's going to be an issue. I don't even think rain's an issue.
Yeah,
uh,
like I know there's some guys around here that have the home version. Um, and they say 400, but the
yeah,
most they can
no,
pull
no
here
issues
is,
with overcast.
yeah, no issues with overcast. Okay.
So there you
Uh,
go. So
yeah. And so the guys that I know that have it here, they say 400 plus megabyte per second. But hey, Jody, um, you have the most they can pull. Oh, wow.
yeah, Jody just gifted 5
Yeah,
memberships.
she did. Thank you so much, Jody. And Joey's a member again, and Conquest Josh, and Polar Bear Chad, Crazy Wreath Lady.
There you go, Joey. You can't say you never win. You just
Exactly.
won.
And Judy May Collins, she's a member again. Good for her. Thank you. I appreciate that, Jody. Truly do. But anyways, he can only pull 150 meg. And he called and he said, try to get service. I don't know, maybe it's better now, but 2 years ago, it was all AI. You cannot speak to a human. And I'm like, okay. And he's like, I tried to contact somebody, but I did find the general manager for Canada. I got his phone number and was able to ask him some questions. And yeah, that was one of the issues that they were having is they couldn't get the full 400. So I'm thinking they've put more towers up and beefed it, that they're getting the 400 now. I really should see if Jeff is getting any faster. Like you said, 150 was lots to do his job and for the kids to go on and do whatever they wanted to do. But he said it still wasn't anywhere near what they promised.
Yeah, but some of the things you got to think about when you're looking at fiber optic or even the old cable or even cell phone, if you're looking at cell phone uh, usage, is the outages that occur during like major holidays, weekends like that, because I know Joey and Ginger, every time they had a major thing going on
Mm.
near their house, all the towers would fill up, and then they would lose service.
Yeah, she
Verizon,
was saying the Apple Festival or whatever, they wouldn't even use their phone because they knew that it wouldn't work.
yeah, it would sit there, not do nothing. So
Yeah.
now that they got the Starlink, they don't have no issues. So
Uh, I live in the sticks and pay $47 a month for Oh my goodness, Mr. Jim. We're 1 gig for 50, and that's Canadian. You're paying 50 American for 10. Now, this is how screwed up the stuff in Canada is. The subdivision, which is 600 feet down the road from me, they get between 1 and 5 megabytes per second. That's how bad. They're still on copper, and it's wild. They have next to no service. I'm like 600 feet away from a house who has 2 megabyte per second, and I got 25. And there's just no rhyme nor reason to that.
hey
Oh,
Jody, how you doing?
oh my goodness, Mr. Jim. 1 megabyte per second upload? How can you? Wow.
It'd take you 2 weeks to upload a video to YouTube.
I was gonna say, well, that just gives us even more thank you, Mr. Jim, for watching our stuff, knowing that you got to do that. Oh my
Wow.
goodness.
Joey says our son's internet bill in Gainesville, Florida is 160 a month through a company called COX. Yeah,
Hmm.
167 for an internet bill. And see, that may be included. Like ours is all we got AT&T direct TV. We have all that. So, and that's about what we're paying. And but it's the phones, the internet bill, the TV cable or the TV channels, all that stuff all together. But if I can get the home unit for the Starlink, man, I keep forgetting that word. I hate being 63. Uh, if I can get me a home unit and still get everything I need, man, I'd much rather be with Starlink.
Oh,
I think it's a whole lot more reliable.
absolutely. And the same thing. They're saying he's going to wipe iPhones out once he gets the patent.
Oh, he's got that. He's got that
Well,
news.
he's got the patent, but once he gets the CRTC to give him the go ahead and give him the fluctuations,
Right.
he's going to wipe iPhone out because he said he's going to beat them. It's going to be 100 or a couple $100 for the phone, not $1,700, and you're going to pay less money.
Yeah.
So hey, and everybody's like, "Oh, I'm not giving Musk any money." Well, if I could save $10 or $15 for good service, I
What's
don't
bad
care
is
who the hell I give it to.
mine's not even that. No, I think mine's the iPhone 15. I think mine's the 13 or 15. I don't remember. But I paid over $1,000 for this thing.
Jeez.
It cost them $10 to make in China.
Yep,
$10 to make this phone in China, and they charge you $1,000 for it.
yep.
That's crazy. Now, if Elon Musk can come up with a phone like the iPhone and it does just as much, hey, I'm all for capitalism. Let him make as much money as he can. So, and he sells it for $200 as opposed to 1,000.
You know damn well that he's still making good money.
Well, because he's banking on volume. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, he is.
I'd rather sell 10 million phones at $200 than to sell 1 million at 1,000.
Yep. And the parents are going to buy the kids Elon's phone because if they break it, it's only a couple $100.
Yeah,
Not
or if you lose it, you're only losing a couple $100.
exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jody. Jody's also become a member.
But did she
Appreciate you,
did
Jody.
she want one of her own?
Yeah. Um, and Jody, well, I know you said it on Jesse's. How are you doing? Um, I know it's not fun. Mom had it about 2 or 3 years ago, and darn near drove her nuts. The shingles, and she had a very like easy bout of it, and she just about went haywire.
Yeah. Jody figures she just walked the talk, right?
Yeah,
So that's good. At least now she can say she's a member. You know.
absolutely.
Hey, Butler Family
Hey,
Farms in the house. He just woke up.
hey, Jerry, nice to see you finally
I saw he
get
was
out
getting
of the barn.
he was getting some acupuncture done.
Yeah. What? Susan chasing him around with a drill bit.
No, no, no. It was for his. He was getting it done in his ear.
Okay. Um, Wendy, absolutely. Apple is greedy, but I don't like Android.
Yeah, I
And
don't like Android either.
I really, really, really miss my BlackBerry. I loved
Did you have
BlackBerry.
the one with the little ball in the middle?
Yes, sir.
Roller ball? Yeah, I did too.
I think I still have the damn thing in my drawer.
Yeah, Lisa probably has mine put away too somewhere. But yeah, that was something else. And then I tried the Android. The problem with Android's a great phone. Trust me, they're good phones. They made a good product. The only problem is that I have more problems with viruses and hackers and all that stuff on an Android than I do with iPhone. If you download something off the internet on an Android phone, you don't know what you're going to get. You could get viruses and
Yep.
spammers and what do you call those Trojan horses and there's just so much stuff that comes on that with or so many risks that come with an Android.
That's why I love my iPhone. I
Yeah, me
can
too.
download stuff and it will come right out and tell me.
Well, because it has to come from the Apple Store. Yeah,
Yep.
the thing if it's not in the Apple Store, they're not gonna let you load it on the phone.
Yep. So yeah, no, it's crazy. Uh 75% cured, still miserable over half my body. Oh, no, thank you.
Oh, that's right. It's hunting season now. I think Johnny was saying he was going to be going out either this weekend, Friday, I think, which is
Well, I
tomorrow,
think
right?
Johnny
Yeah,
wasn't on Brian's last night, so
I think he's going to be going out either today or tomorrow. He's going to be heading out to the what they call the lease, deer lease.
okay.
So
So
I
he's
think
not.
it, I think it's rifle season now,
Yeah.
or it's fixing to
So
be. No, the first is Saturday, so I think it starts Saturday.
I thought he pulled. I thought he pulled out of the deer lease, and he was just going to hunt off their land this year.
And I think he's still on the lease.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
but yeah, no, we're our deer season opens the first weekend in November, but we have to. It's got to get a lot colder because they're just not moving. They're bedded down. What's moving right now is the 32 turkeys that are in my backyard every day.
Oh, really?
Oh, at least 32 turkeys.
Are they all male or female?
I don't know.
Oh, they mixed?
They're turkeys. Oh yeah.
Well, the males are the big, beautiful ones, the big, beautiful turkeys. They have
Of
the big
course
spread.
the male is
Yeah.
beautiful.
The
Same as
females are the little gray, scrawny ones.
yeah. Um yeah, I honestly it's a mix. There's a lot of toms in there and there's hens and uh actually quite a few, like you could tell they're this year's chicks. Um but there's still quite a few of them. But 41 here this morning. Yeah, we were 40, low 40s. We're
Yeah,
we're we're over 50 now.
we're like 85, 84, but there's low humidity right now, so it's really nice.
Well, that's what Mr. Jim said. Like I've never heard of Florida not having,
A lot of
at
humidity, right?
least 75% humidity, but
The humidity's gone down in Florida because Joey's not there.
well,
Yeah.
no,
Once
that's
Joey gets
the
there,
hot air.
once Joey gets there, the heat goes up, the humidity goes up, the aggravation goes up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
And
messing with you, Joey. You know that. Love you, man. Love you.
absolutely. But hey, if we weren't picking on you, Joey, you'd start to wonder
Yeah, see,
why.
that's perfect weather right there, Mr. Jim. 83 and 44%. That's perfect right there. I can live with
Oh,
83. 70s to 80s would be fine if it had low
I
humidity,
would take that year round.
right? That's like living in Hawaii.
83, 44, just you know,
That's
our
the weather. That's the weather that those snowbird Canadians flee Canada for
actually
winter.
they go to Arizona because it's a drier heat.
Yeah.
Um, obviously, I don't have a problem in the Caribbean. A lot of people find it really like the humidity's high. We've lucked out because it's not been really bad whenever we're there, but it goes anywhere from 65 to 85 whenever we're down south. So, you know, it I can't wait to get on the Prima, um, 2-year-old ship. And I got to say, oh my God, Cape Canaveral. So, you know how I had to like walk around the ship on the Encore to get my little scooter there, vroom vroom. Well, as soon as I walk in the building, boom, Cape Canaveral has them right there. And I don't even have to walk to get off the ship. I take the scooter all the way to the front or to the exit door and drop it off there.
Cool.
In February, when Scott gets here, it will be about 40 at night, 70 during the day. Mr. Jim, you start saving some heat, please.
Yeah, Mr. Jim. Trust me. When you get if it's 40, he's gonna be wrapped up like an Eskimo.
Uh huh.
Just saying.
We won't. We will be going to a restaurant that has heat, and if I got to sit beside the in the kitchen, so be it. Yeah, no, it's going to be fun. Mr. Jim's going to come over and see us, and um, Lillian's going to come up. So, yeah, be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But, anyways, I got to
All right.
go and I got to go to the grocery store. And I haven't had heat or air in the house for the past 4 winters. Mr.
I'm
Jim.
sure. I'm sure he's had air, just no cold air.
No, he has not had AC.
No, that's what I'm talking about. You can't. If he didn't have air, he wouldn't be able to breathe.
Well, yes. But that man has lived the last 4 years without AC.
Lived till he was 92, never had air.
Yeah, but also the temperatures weren't like they are today either.
No, it's what you. Well, it's gonna be all them people that can't wait to get their boxes. All
Yeah.
right, guys.
All
Well, I'm
right,
gonna head on
guys.
out.
All right. We'll talk to you after, Jess.
Okay. Adios.
Hang on. So, yes, I've got to go. My lovely, darling wife has given me a list of stuff that's got to be done. And what I have to pick up at the grocery store. Oh, boy. Oh, if you shop at Costco, keep an eye on your MasterCard. We have had issues. 200 and almost $300 worth of charges that shouldn't have been charged. And it was Costco themselves who did it. So just keep an eye on your bill. Make sure that you're supposed to be getting billed for the stuff because they canceled one amount and then triple charged another amount. And we haven't been to Costco since the Canadian Thanksgiving, which was 2 weeks ago. So, needless to say, got to figure something out. But, anyways, folks, hopefully everybody has a fantastic afternoon. Go around, see who's on. I do believe Reverend Dream is live now. Him and Miss Tammy are probably doing a little bit of a devotional or whatever. Just stop by, say hello, give them a heart, give them 5 minutes. That's a good view, and it helps his channel. Share them out, and a lot of the channels you're gonna see now on the main login. They're on the right hand side. It says, if you shout out the feed, it it it's YouTube is going to push it more. So if you see it on one of our channels, hit it. All that it's going to do is just be able to share us out, and we can get more people. More people equals more money, found money that we can help one another with. So, again, God bless. Take care. And I'll see you guys all tomorrow night at 8 o'clock for Primetime Friday. Bye bye.